What's up, everybody? You are listening to the Think Big podcast. I'm your host, Ayelet Polonsky, also known as your manifestation mentor. This podcast is designed to help you create a manifestation mindset by learning how to think big. You'll learn how to use your thoughts to co-create your reality. Let's get into today's episode. Many of you might already know that I co-created or manifested my husband. I set the intention to be married by the end of May, and our wedding day was on May 29th. I had not yet known my husband when I set that intention. But what you might not know is that I was engaged to someone and broke it off 1 month before meeting my husband. Now, I know what you're thinking. I thought that manifestation works according to your thoughts. How is it that Ayelet, the woman who teaches manifestation, got it wrong the first time? Here's the thing. I now know in hindsight that I was sending mixed signals out into God's universe. I told myself I wanted to be married, and I believed in my intention. But what I didn't realize is that I had a subconscious belief hiding in my blind spot. Let me explain, and hopefully this will shine some light on why we don't manifest everything we want all the time right away. So, manifesting blockage number 1. There is a small or sometimes loud voice in your head that is really running the show and is actually a blockage to what you want. Much of the time, it's a fear or a belief that something is actually not a possibility for you. This negative belief can cause you to become more controlling of what it is you want, resulting in a vibrational frequency of fear. Most of the time, this voice is your blind spot, and you're not usually aware that this belief even exists. So go ahead and imagine a pie chart divided into 3 parts. Part 1 I call, I know what I know. For example, I know that I know how to speak English. I know that I know how to drive a car. I know what I know. The second part of the pie chart I call, I know what I don't know. For example, I know that I don't know how to speak Chinese. I know that I don't know how to drive a jet plane. I know what I don't know. Now, the third piece of the pie, and this is the sneaky big chunk of the pie that consists of your blind spot, I call, I don't know what I don't know. Because I just don't know what I don't know. And what I didn't know at the time that I manifested a broken engagement is that I so badly wanted to be married that I thought I was consciously creating true love. But in reality, I was consciously controlling love. You know, that kind of control that feels like anxiety or pressure. I was so eager to be married that I jumped into a relationship rather impulsively without really giving a chance for my rational mind and heart to catch up to one another. My blind spot was that I was trying too hard to control the outcome. I wasn't giving space for source energy, for God, to come in and work his magic. And truth is, the magic that source can create when we let it take the driver's seat is so much more magical than what we can create by ourselves. After breaking off this engagement, my new mantra became, I let God into the driver's seat and I come along for the ride. And manifestation blockage number 2 is, if you have done the work on yourself to get to a place where you become aware of your blind spots, whether in therapy, coaching, or some other type of deep inner work, and you believe in the manifestation of your desire, and you've surrendered to the outcome and its timing, it's important to know that the Creator is not saying no. He's simply saying, not right now, because I have a better plan for you. No prayer goes unanswered. There's a prayer bank in the cosmos that stores all of your desires. So just because something isn't happening now doesn't mean it won't ever happen. God has a divine timeline. So if you ask for something big, it can mean that Source is taking some time preparing the stage for you to better receive your miracle. Whatever feels like an obstacle now because it's taking longer than you would like, just remember that your intentions and prayers are being heard. Your job is to trust in God's divine timing and just let go. Obstacles are simply reroutes to a better destination. Sharing is caring, so if you liked what you heard, pay it forward. Share this with a friend. And as always, happy manifesting. If you enjoyed this episode and would like more manifestation inspiration, tune in every Monday for a new episode. Be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on an episode. What you get out of this show means the world to me, so I invite you to leave an honest review. If you want more, you can follow me on social media at Ayelet Polonsky. I also have a number of virtual courses to offer if you're ready to take this material to the next level and start embodying a manifestation mindset. I teach you how to heal past trauma, experience the most joy out of life, and rewrite your future so you can feel good more often. Simply head on over to ayeletpolonsky.com for a variety of resources you can start taking advantage of immediately. See you next week. And as always, think big and happy manifesting.